pass. Giddy's got 6 points.
The drive and the finish. Giddy's concentration on these physical takes is superb.
Here's Mitchell. And it's Giddy with the rebound. Portland leading by 3. Pass to Daniels. Fires the 3. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Philadelphia shooting a rough 25% from the field in this game, and it's Rupert missing. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. James, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
LeBron James refusing to be denied, just muscling through that foul to get the shot off.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Portland.
Timeout.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. A line change here for Portland. And how about we check the numbers for Cade Cunningham?
Over the past 10 games, his effective field goal percentage has really taken a tumble. In layman's terms, his offense just isn't as well-rounded as it could be right now.
Now here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 13-point game against Golden State.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Mitchell against Maxey. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And this is a star-driven league. Talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Martin, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Now here's Mitchell, still without a bucket. Outside Johnson. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, brings it.
Mitchell against Maxey. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. 76ers trail by 5. Pass to Martin. Washington grabs the miss.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Here's Maxey. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's where Maxey's at his best. He wants to get the ball inside.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Johnson. Sinks that one from the post. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night. And Maxey's got the ball here for the Trailblazers. It's a 5-point game. After this game, they can look forward to Boston, where they will match up against the Celtics. That'll be the 5th of 7 straight games on the road. Now here's Monk, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. 3-pointer. Philadelphia grabs the miss. It's Martin on the wing. He's guarded by Washington. Martin with the bucket.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Maxey surveys. Over Mitchell. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 6 in the quarter.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Mitchell finds Johnson. Now here's Mitchell for 3. Knocks down the triple. Mitchell's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Maxey passes to Williamson. Williamson with a screen on Martin. Monk for 3. He drops it from range. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. to Castle. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Castle's got his first 3 points of the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And Maxey, here we go. Here's a look at the schedule for Philadelphia. On Tuesday, they'll start out on the road to play the Timberwolves in Minnesota. Then on Thursday, they're off to Boston to face off with the Celtics.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Back to Cunningham. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the half. Yes, it's good. Cunningham's got 8.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Now here's Monk. And it's all from 3-point range. Here's Castle. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Castle's gotten his second bucket.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Here's Maxey. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
23.
Hi, everyone. Let's start things. The Western Conference winner, Nikola Jokic.
The talent of the Jokers being recognized. Big achievements for the big man from Serbia. He's one of those players that can win.
Let's get back to our game featuring Portland. That first half was pretty even.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the court right now for Portland. Kawhi Leonard out there with James. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Towns in at the 5. Outside Giddey. Pass to Monk. Fires the 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Cunningham outside. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. It's on LeBron James. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Caruso with the bucket.
Hey, the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
Giddey against Cunningham. And it's Giddey missing.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here's Sohan. Rebounded by LeBron. Blazers trail by 4. Shot from 12. And it's Giddey missing.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
To the paint. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
right at the rim. That's where Lively loves to get his opportunities.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside Monk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown, knocks it down from distance. Monk's got 6 points.
You've got to get out on Monk now. He shoots a high percentage from outside the arc, and the form, perfect.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And some changes here for Portland. Joel Embiid comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Williamson is subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. Pass to Castle. Caruso outside. Here's Castle. He gets it in there. He's got 7.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Up top, Monk. He's got 6. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Derek Lively.
Yeah, when you look at Monk's shot mechanics, they're really solid. Even with the foul, he completed his follow-through in his shooting motion. Impressive.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Johnson, he's checked in for Caruso, and Mitchell subbed in for Cunningham. Pass to Lively. Here's Castle. He has 7. Over Monk. And again, it's Philadelphia.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Giddy with it. Now guarded by Sohan. The 3, James. Again, the miss by Portland. Philadelphia leading by 5. Outside Mitchell. Minute 32 left in the third quarter. The 3 is up. They get it back. Here's the 3. Sinks it from distance. Mitchell's got 6.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him in that kind of space from behind the arc.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Trailblazers, Daniels is checked in for Monk, and it's Tyrese Maxey in for Giddey. James with the ball. 6 points for him.
Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful.
Boy, he seems ageless at times, guys. Somehow, some way, LeBron continues to rip off these insane sequences time and time again. Remarkable.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Here's Maxey. And he makes it on the layup. And now just a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
Hey, one thing about Maxey, he was just born to score. This guy is a bucket getter.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter here. Kispert outside. Pass to Castle. 6 on the shot clock. Tries the 9-footer. And here's another one for the Sixers.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 4 points this quarter.
When Maxey is clicking on all cylinders, he is a tough guy to slow down.
Here's Castle. He's got 11. Comes up empty down low. And there's James from the arc. The third quarter comes to a close. Sixers ahead. They lead by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Cameron Johnson. Davion Mitchell is out there with Kyle Lowry. Then it's Kispert, and it's Post in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Strong take by the wily Maxey. He is fantastic at turning on the Jets.
And here's Mitchell. Outside Johnson. Pass to Mitchell. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. The baseline J is on the way, and the shot falls short that time. And Maxey's got the ball here for Portland. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Now Williamson. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And Philadelphia making a change here. Stevens is checked in, and that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
Even as much as we've seen him, we still marvel at the power of Zion around the basket. It's hard for a defender to deal with this kind of strength.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Rupert, he's checked in for Stevens. And a new group getting ready for Portland. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Embiid. Leonard comes in for Williamson. Washington's checked in for LeBron. And it's Klay Thompson in for Daniels. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Post. He's guarded by Washington. Pass to Rupert. Washington against Mitchell. Over Washington. The 15-footer is good. And the 76ers lead by 1.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Oh, gonna take more than that to stop Kawhi.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
Yeah, that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
Maxey, count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Maxey's so good at breaking you down off the dribble. Great skill.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle.
Anybody out there? Now coming on the court.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And it's Cunningham missing. Portland leading. It's Thompson, high post. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Lively. Here's Castle. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, this kid, Castle, loves having the ball in these spots. He wants to be the guy to hit the big one.
Here's Maxey. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Cunningham's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Castle. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Trailblazers have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Maxey against Cunningham. Leonard for 3. Caruso grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Kicks it out to Cunningham. Cunningham attacks for 3.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Blazers trail by 4. That's good. Maxi's got 10 points here in the second half.
So great seeing Maxey come through in the big spots, continuing to evolve right before our eyes.
Cunningham outside. And connects from downtown.
And you can tell Cunningham is a very determined player, refusing to give up in this situation.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. So for the Blazers, Zion Williamson is checked in for Leonard. LeBron comes in for Washington, and it's Josh Giddey in for Maxey. Thompson scanning the floor. Takes a three. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes, and this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
It's not over yet.
Towns for three. Rebound by the 76ers.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
First team foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
For your Sixers.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass to not waste too much time at all.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Lively. Taking two.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
The three from Thompson, and it's good. And that one brings them within one. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Here's Kessel, and they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2.
Castle.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
To tie it up. And buries it from deep. Oh, an enormous three-pointer. Time expires. We're going to overtime. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Now here's Cunningham. They've got Klay Thompson. Zion Williamson out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's James in at the 3. Cunningham showing the D no mercy.
Hey, a graceful touch from Cunningham, making that floater look effortless.
Cunningham against Giddey. The three, James. Another three for Portland.
Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Takes the three. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. Giddey with it. Picked up by Cunningham. And that one's good. Giddey.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Pass to Castle. Cunningham outside. From outside the arc. Cunningham can't get that one to fall. Trailblazers lead by 3. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan. In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten 1 shot to fall out of 3 in OT. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Castle, looking to win the run. And right through it goes!
Always ready to fire. Castle wasting no time.
Portland has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Out to James. Williamson with it. Thompson passes to Giddey. Williamson with a screen on Cunningham. Now Williamson. Lively grabs a miss. We've got 1:08 left in the first overtime period. Pass to Caruso. There's Cunningham with a 3. And no good. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 during this OT session. And he sinks it.
When his team needs him, Giddey steps up. Love to see a guy with that kind of fire.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Towns. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Zion Williamson. Washington's checked in for LeBron. And Daniels is subbed in for Thompson. Here's Castle. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Now Giddey with the drive. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in overtime.
For your Sixers DNP.
Blazers on D. They lead by 7. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Castle. 3-pointer, no good.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
And it's Giddey missing.
They've been a totally different squad here in the overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy.
So the Trailblazers win it. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
LeBron, it's been a long road trip away from home. Aside from wins, what are you looking to accomplish?
Well, for us, I think it's great to be on the road. I mean, it's just us. You know, you kind of have like a book.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.